Hey, y'all doing? It's Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Arrow Reviews Thursday. So this week is Season 2, Episode 15, and what happens on the flashbacks is Oliver and Slade and Sarah take the freighter out, and they use a distraction where Oliver shoots the bonfire like he does in the first episode when he gets off the island. And this is the first time he does it, and it's to distract Ivo and them. And Ivo brings two men out to get Oliver, and Ivo's about to question Oliver, and he gives him this truth serum drug. And before this, Oliver took something to counteract the effects of that drug, and he has to act like he's still under influence, and that way trick Ivo. So he tells Ivo that Sarah and Slade are in the engine room, and Ivo takes his man to go take care of them, and they're all off the deck. So Sarah and Slade use his parachute and get onto the freighter, and there's this big fight in the cities, and they take over the freighter, and Oliver's about to kill Ivo, and Ivo tells Oliver that it was his fault, and Oliver agrees to it, and Oliver doesn't know that Slade's behind him. So Slade goes crazy, and there's some more fighting, and Sarah, the Russian guy that Oliver saves, and this preacher jump off the freighter and go swim to the island. Oliver's about to do this, but Slade catches Oliver before he can and knocks him out and throws him in the cage, and Slade takes over the freighter and now is the new captain. And at the end of the flashback scene, Slade gives Oliver a promise, telling him he promises that Oliver's going to feel the pain that Slade has before he dies. And in present day scene, Slade and Oliver is in Oliver's mansion, and Oliver asks what he's doing. He said he's there to finish up on the promise that he promised him 5 years ago, and this is the promise we were talking about from the flashback. And he's getting Thea and Maura to give him a tour of the mansion, but what Oliver and them don't know that Slade's putting these little miniature video cameras everywhere that way he can have surveillance on them at all times. And Oliver calls Felicity and them, and Felicity thinks it's a butt dial, so she puts it on speaker, and Sarah hears Slade's voice, and they go after Slade, and they got Diggle out with his biggest sniper gun out to get a headshot whenever Slade comes out, and Roy and Sarah go and get Laura and Theo away from Slade, and then Oliver takes Slade out. And actually, what do you do here? Slade tells Oliver that he's here to make good of his promise, and and Slade tells him the reason Diggle hasn't taken his headshot yet because Diggle's been taken out, but he's still alive for now. And that's all that really happened on this episode. My question for y'all is, now that Oliver knows that Slade's the one that's been doing all this whole season, the big bad of this season, what do you think's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.